Welcome to this presentation, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into the Powur opportunity presentation, and I'm going to keep this video very, very short because we want to get right down to the point. I'm going to share with you guys why Powur is the fastest growing company in America, how in 2020 we were featured as a Inc. 5000 number 938 fastest growing companies in America, and in 2021 we were featured as number 61. And again, why we are the fastest growing company in the solar industry. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to be talking about the innovation for solar and for sales professionals. Powur does not only attract solar professionals, we attract real estate professionals, network marketing professionals, and sales professionals from many industries, and you're going to see here why. Some of the things that we're going to cover is who we are. We're going to cover our economic model, our solutions, and also how to join the platform. Now, one of the quotes that I love, one of my favorite quotes is a quote by Buckminster Fuller. He said, "To change things, do not try to fight the existing reality, but rather build a new model that makes the old model obsolete." We believe that we built a new model, not only for the solar dealer model, but also a new model for sales in general, just all direct sales in general, which is the cost of goods model, the wholesale cost of goods model, transparent cost of goods, with the passive income, with the mentorship program. We're going to show you how, with a very small team, I come from the network marketing industry, and I've never seen something where with a team of 50 to 100 people, we can make $50,000 to $100,000 per month. That to me has always been unheard of, but that's exactly what we're going to talk about here today and why we are so different. Okay, so here's there's four types of income that we've got. The first one is a cost of goods model with a 70-30 split. So here's what that means. When you get started with Powur and you sell solar, we've got all of the major brands. We've got the LGs, we've got the Q cells, we've got the best inverters in the world, right? All of the top brands that any other company offers, we offer, but at a better price. Because what happens is Powur, being the fastest growing company in America in the solar industry, here's what happens. The cost of goods that we get versus a traditional solar dealer are significantly better. We get to see the cost of goods, meaning wholesale. Whatever you sell, let's say, for example, you've got a job, 20,000 is your wholesale cost, and you sell it for 30. That means you sold it for 10,000 above wholesale. Guess what? You keep 70% of that 10,000. So let me get into that here a little bit more in details. Again, your wholesale price on the job is $20,000. You sold it for 30. That means that there's a $10,000 margin. Guess what? Your commission there is 70% of the 10,000, which equals a $7,000 commission. As a matter of fact, right around $7,500 is our average commission nationwide. We help a client cut their bill in half, increase the equity of their house, lock in that monthly payment, get the tax credit from the government, and guess what? We get paid a handsome $7,000 to $8,000 on average nationwide. Okay. So now that we know how we get paid for helping a homeowner go solar, here's what I tell people. Going solar is not a sales presentation. It's more of an IQ test. I live in California. I get a customer from a $300 per month average bill, and I take them down to $150 with nothing out of pocket, increasing the value of his home again. Guess what? And they pay me $7,000 to do that. That is a no-brainer. And how many people can I help a month? Realistically, I could help 5, 10. The most I've helped in a month is about 24 homeowners go solar in a month. Now, this is part of the reason why I've been able to help so many people in 1 month. The mentor program. Here's the way the mentor program works. As soon as you go out there, and everybody, when they're brand new, if they have no experience in solar, they have to do 3 mentor sales, meaning 3 50-50 split sales. So let's say I'm brand new, I come in and I tag a mentor in the platform. They help me close a sale. So let's say the net commission is $7,000. The consultant, in this case me, would make $3,500. The mentor would make $3,500 as well. If I'm brand new, I have to do 3 50-50 split sales. These are also known as training sales. As soon as I've completed 3 of these sales, I can now move on to 100% commission. Now I no longer need to use a mentor if I don't want to. Now, a lot of people continue to use a mentor over and over, right? So imagine being a mentor with this company. You could do mentor 50-50 split sales for anybody in the entire company nationwide. I'm here in my California home. I've closed deals in New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Florida, Arizona, Colorado, all over the place from the comfort of my home via Zoom. Okay. And the average split sale, matter of fact, today they pay me on a split sale commission $3,900. I got a direct deposit to my bank account. It's a beautiful program. It's a mentor program. So let's get a little bit more into these details, into the potential. So let's say, for example, how do you get to mentor? Again, you do 3 50-50 split sales with a mentor. They're called mentor split sales. And once you do that, you move on to 100% commission. Once you have done 5 sales on your own without the assistance of a mentor, that's a total of 8 sales. You now move on to 100% commission. But what if you're a solar sales pro? If you're a solar sales pro, you only need to do 1 50-50 split sale and then 5 on your own for a total of 6. Soon as you complete your required sales, you take a test with the company. As long as you pass that test, you become a mentor. Now you can do 50-50 split sales for anybody in the entire company. So let's look at it. Let's assume you're a mentor now. And let's say you have 7 team members, or they don't even have to be team members on your team. It could just be 7 people that assign you as a mentor. But let's just call it 7 team members, and you do their 3 split sales with them in a month. You got 7 guys. They do 3 split sales with you in their first month. Well, guess what? 7 times 3 is 21 sales. At an average of $3,500, you just made, in this hypothetical example, $73,500 in mentor commissions. Keep in mind, this is for illustration purposes. This is no guarantee of income. Okay, guys, are people making this kind of money in Powur? Absolutely. Is this a guarantee that you're going to make that company? Absolutely not. But this is certainly what's potential. This is what people have been doing. So you help 7 people close their first 3 sales. And if you're making an average of $3,500, that's a very nice year in that month, right? Nice year worth of income in that month. In this case, $73,000. Let's get into the Rev Share. This is one of the things that makes Powur different, significantly different from a traditional dealer model, whether that is the solar dealer model, the home security dealer model. We have a 6-level Rev Share program. Here's the way that works. Out of Powur's 30%, so remember, let's say, for example, $20,000 was your wholesale price. You sold it for 30. That's a $10,000 difference. You kept 7,000. Powur kept 3,000. Hence the 3,000 that example that we're sharing here. Half of the 3,000, 1,500, is shared in 7 levels. So 20% of the 3,000 is going to go to level 1, which would be a $600 commission. 10% goes on level 2, and then 5% goes from level 3 through level 6. So here's the example. Okay, 20% level 1, 10% level 2, and then 5% level 3. If you do the math, 20% of the 3,000 equals 600. That's what's paid on level 1. 10% of the 3,000 equals 300, and then 5% equals 150. If you add that up, that's $1,500. That's 50%. So let's look at a hypothetical example. What if you've got 10 guys that you personally introduced? I've introduced over 100 people since I started, April 2020. That has turned into over 1,000 consultants and ambassadors now. So what if you refer 10 people and those 10 refer 2? So they don't refer 10 like you, they only refer 2. And it duplicates that way. Those 20 refer 2, and so on and so forth, 6 levels deep. When that example, your yearly passive income, if they were all doing just 1 sale per month, your passive yearly income would be $1.2 million per year. Not too shabby. We're not talking about tens of thousands of people. We're talking about a few hundred people. Well, guess what? If they all just did 1 sale per month, your yearly passive income, without you selling solar, without you doing mentor sales or personal sales, this is strictly override income. Guess what? Is $1.2 million in this hypothetical example. Not too shabby. See, the beautiful thing about this complement is that the guy on level 6 makes the exact same commissions as a guy on level 1. In the traditional dealer model, this doesn't exist. Everybody is on the same 70-30 split, whether you're the first person in or the last person in. Now, in addition to that, you've got the equity program. Your very first install, you earn 25 options. Once you get your first installation in, Powur's going public in the next 2 years, you get 25 options. If you introduce somebody to the company and they get their first install, not only do they earn their 25 options, but you earn 12 options because you sponsored them. You brought them on board into the platform. And then also yearly performance goals. If you do 25 installs in a year, you've got 250 options. If you do 50 installs in a year, you've got an additional 1,250 options. So we've got a tremendous opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen, to build wealth. One of the things that attracted me to Powur is this. I looked at a company called eXp Realty. I have friends that literally became deca millionaires. One of my buddies there was a real estate agent making $250,000 a year. Now he makes more than that monthly, and he's worth over $200 million because that company went public and he owned a bunch of stock. Well, guess what? I believe, this is my belief, okay, this is only my belief. I believe that our company has a potential to do more than what eXp Realty did. If you are familiar with eXp Realty, we are the eXp Realty of the solar industry. So exciting times are coming. So how do you get started? Very simple. You get started. There's a one-time $99 onboarding fee. Okay, that's one time. And there's a monthly $49 overhead fee. This gives you your back office, your CRM, your training, the Powur University, the ability to sell nationwide. In other words, you have your own solar brokerage, your own solar dealer for an overhead that is a whopping $49 per month. My friends, get together with the person that invited you to take a look at this video. Ask them how you could get started. They will show you how to get started. And see you guys at the top.